And true to my word, here is a bit of news. Now, it's been a few weeks since I did one of these, so I'm going to do two news items and just sort of leave it at that. The first one is the brand new Routemaster. For those of you who don't know, in case you're in America or you've just been running around with your eyes closed, London used to have this very distinctive bus called a Routemaster. It was the red bus with the engine at the front and the door at the back. You've probably seen it on a t-shirt or something, I don't know. But anyway, they were retired in, let's see if I can remember the date off the top of my head, 2005? I think, yeah, 2005, because of disability laws, and they were just very difficult to run, because they were so old. They were like, how old were they by that point? I think they were knocking on the door of mid-60s or something, so, you know, old vehicles. So they got retired, and people were kind of like, oh, it doesn't really feel like London anymore. The buses are still red, but they're just any old bus, you know, they're the same bus you'd find in Manchester or Birmingham or whatever. We want our own bus. Well, some people said they want their own bus, and other people have gone, oh, we don't really want one because it would cost too much money. Boris Johnson has made as part of his election campaign that he would bring back the Routemaster somehow. And he kept to his word. He had a competition where designs were brought in and all the rest of it, and a new Routemaster is now on the streets. Looks fuck all like the old one. Absolutely. And I will flash up a picture of the old Routemaster now. And here's a picture of the new one. Now, in terms of design inspiration, I think it looks closer to a different classic vehicle. Also, these are the two designs which were entered. And as you can quite plainly see, it looks like neither of them. What the hell? What was the point? But anyway, it looks kind of cool and new, but it's huge, this thing. The old Routemaster was this tiny little bus, and this thing is massive. It's got 3 doors, 2 staircases, and I mean, it looks freaking cool, but the price tag, ooh, that's annoyed a few people. I think, again, off the top of my head, 11 million for 6 of them? I'll put an errata up on screen if that's incorrect, but at the time of recording, in my memory, that's the number I've got in my head. Just, why? And I will make a video when I am old and grey, and if those buses are still functioning, I'm not going to say I'll eat my cufflinks, because I've recently lost a bet on similar circumstances. You know that mild winter we had up until November, and then everything turned really, really cold very quickly? Well, we did here, at any rate. Basically, an issue with that was that a lot of spring bulbs, like tulips and daffodils and all that lot, were sort of poking their head up early and then getting frosted. Issue with that is we've started having a very mild winter, so our temperatures in Scotland have sort of been more or less the same as England. So this has affected the daffodil trade. There's an actual thing, which is a daffodil trade. Let me explain. Basically, what would normally happen is that daffodil growers in England would make their money around about now. Then their crops would die off, and that's when daffodil growers in Scotland would start making their money, because theirs are about 2 weeks delayed because it's colder in Scotland because we're further north from the equator. It does make a difference. And so that's where sort of flower economics comes in to Scotland. So we're going to be in a daffodil recession or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll put the links down to all the news items which I've mentioned in the thing. I've not done a thing I found interesting of the week, so go on my Pinterest, and I'll leave a link down below as well, and there'll be some interesting things on there to keep you busy. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.